Alright guys, Kush and the other African empires, or kingdoms. Nubia, an ancient region of Africa which extended from the southern border of Egypt through what is now Sudan. Fun fact, Nubia was rich in gold and precious stones, and was a gateway for luxury goods like ivory, incense, and ebony. Nubian desert is arid, rugged, and rocky, with an average annual rainfall of less than 5 inches per year. Kush, an ancient Nubian kingdom that conquered the upper and lower Egypt in the 700s BC. Fun fact, most of the people of Kush were farmers. Their primary crops were wheat and barley. They also grew cotton to make clothing. Can you please stop sharpening your pencil? You do not need your pencil for this. Fun facts, for their clothing. The pyramids of Kush tended to be smaller than the pyramids of Egypt. Haki, a king of Kush around 750 BC who gained control of almost all of Egypt, becoming the pharaoh and uniting the two kingdoms. Haki had a love of fast horses. He instructed the practice of decorating teams of horses to pull royal chariots, and the remains of a team of horses were found in his tomb in Peru. Pai ruled from 747 to 716. Meroe, the capital kingdom of Kush, around 590 BC, located on the Nile and having access to trade routes as well as gold and iron. Fun facts, the pyramids of Meroe are a burial site for kings and queens. The northern cemetery contains 41 known pyramids, including those of 30 kings, 8 queens, and 3 other individuals. Visitors can enter many of these pyramids and explore the drawings and the illustrations on the interior walls. Meroe was a major trading hub of trading goods like ivory, slaves, exotic animals, and hardwoods with Egypt, the Mediterranean, and India. Here's a picture of what it looks like today, and here's a picture of what it might have looked like back then. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smelting, definition, the heating and melting of certain rocks to separate the metals they contain. Here's kind of a step-by-step process of how that might have looked back then. Question, what are some metals you can smelt in Minecraft that they would also smelt it back in the African kingdoms?
Can I say like 2?
Go with 1. Copper's a good one.
Oh, gold.
Hey.
Iron.
Iron.
Gold.
Gold. Copper, iron, gold, I think will be the main ones. You might also think diamonds. You might also think
Stone?
stones, yes.
You don't smell diamonds.
But I'm just talking more, hey, bring it down a little bit. They probably wouldn't have been able to find diamonds in the desert. It would have been a little too deep for them to be able to dig. But the major ones would have been iron, gold, and copper. Here's a real iron ore like rock. You can kind of see the like metal inside of it. They would have melted it to get all that metal out. And then there's a real gold ore rock. So you can see all the gold weaving through there.
And netherite scrap. Oh my god.
I don't think so.
That is Minecraft.
Yes, but I am saying in Africa and in Minecraft. Yes, sir.
Is it where Egypt was it near any bedrock?
Maybe, but it would have been under piles and piles and piles and piles of sand. So they probably wouldn't have been able to get there.
Usually bedrock's found in cliffs.
And it's under everything else, right?
In real life, it's usually found in like cliffs with sand.
Alright, continue on. Axum, the ancient African kingdom on the Red Sea in what is now Ethiopia and Eritrea. It replaced the kingdom of Kush. Fun facts, written scripts, the Axumites developed Gazis, Africa's only indigenous written script. Hey, quiet down again, guys. The kingdom embraced Christianity in the 4th century, becoming the first sub-Saharan African state to do so. Horn of Africa, the easternmost projection of the African continent, the region occupied by the present-day countries of Somalia and Ethiopia. Fun facts. The Lucy fossil, one of the most famous early human ancestors was discovered in the Afar Triangle of Ethiopia, solidifying the Horn of Africa as the potential cradle of humanity or humankind. What do they mean by saying the cradle of humankind? One person.
Maybe the duration of how long people have been around for.
Maybe. Anybody else got any ideas?
Uranium.
One more. Anybody else got another guess? Why did they say it might have been the cradle of humankind? What does that mean?
No idea.
Right. They're saying the cradle of humankind because these are the farthest found fossils that they've ever found, like the most way back then fossils. That is the fossil of Lucy that they found. Very little amount of bones, but I mean for as old as they are, it's fair. Both Christianity, Ethiopian Orthodox, and Islam have deep roots in the Horn of Africa, with significant populations adhering to both faiths. I kind of see the Horn of Africa as a rhino horn. You can kind of see the shape of the rhino head going to that horn.
I see.
Yes, sir. What's that?
Waiting for them to be silent for a real quick second.
Hey, quiet down.
Did we lose the 10 minutes thing?
What?
Lose the 10 minutes thing?
Not quite. Alright.
I thought we did. I wasn't in class.
Atlas, an ancient city of the Red Sea, which served as a main trading port of Kingdom Axum. Can we return to our seats, please? Atlas was a major trading hub in the 4th and 5th centuries, connecting the Red Sea region with other civilizations. It was a crossroads for cultures, ideas, and trades. The word Adolis may mean free people, because slaves who escaped from ancient Egyptian lords settled there. There's a picture of one of their structures in this nation, and then where they would have all traveled to. Azana, a strong king of Axum who came to power in AD 325, greatly expanded the kingdom and made Christianity the official religion. Fun facts, Azana was the first monarch in Axum to convert to Christianity, making him the first African king to do so. Azana treated the people he conquered with kindness, moving them to fertile land so they could prosper. Quiet down, please. Hey, quiet down, look forward. This was rare for the time, as many kings would enslave conquered people. Yes, sir.
Does AD mean after crime?
Yes.
After death?
Yes.
After death.
So that was 1,700 years ago. A little while ago. Terrace. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Y'all have had this on a couple of y'all's tests already. A leveled area on a hillside for farming. It's just like this. So you see how it goes up and up and up, so they have farming land as they go up? Kind of, sort of, but it's like bigger areas of land so they could farm on.
Why does it look Minecraft?
Yeah, it looks
Alright, we'll continue on. Quiet down, please. Animism, the belief that spirits exist in animals, plants, and other natural objects and natural forces. You can see their masks kind of represent different animals, and they kind of believe that they have souls and spirits. Can we sit up, please? Thank you. Garot, an official storyteller in the Afircan civilization. Fun facts, Garots are cultural guardians who pass down family and community history through stories, songs, and poems. They also served as advisors and diplomats. Through the roles have diminished over time. Garots are born into the position and undergo years of rigorous training, including listening to and memorizing stories from older Garots. Knock. Hey, please. Knock, an ancient African civilization in what is now southernmost Nigeria, noted for its manufacture of iron tools. Fun facts, the Nok culture was perhaps the first sub-Saharan culture to perfect iron smelting technology. The Nok culture spread through central Nigeria, possibly covering an area as large as 30,000 square miles. Batu, a group of West African people that gradually migrated eastward and southward, bringing farming and herding to new regions. Fun facts, the Batu traded iron ore, copper, and salt primarily to the city of Jinijangnu. The term Batu refers to the group of over 500 related dialects spoken across Africa. The word Bantu means people and was coined by Europeans in the 19th century. Migration, a movement from one region to another to settle in another. And again, another word we've already had on a few of our tests already. And now we got a short video here.
Along the Nile